Daniel Rodriguez and Preston Parsons in the welterweight division. Preston Parsons 9 wins and 2 losses. Every single win is a submission win in the first or second round from Preston Parsons, who has a little bit of an age advantage, being only 26 years old, and D-Rod being 34 and a half years old, but still, D-Rod will have the height and the reach advantage by 2 inches in both the height and the reach right there. D-Rod is the better striker. He's the longer, lengthier striker, the more powerful striker. There's more volume in the striking. Pretty much everything striking with D-Rod and Preston Parsons. D-Rod's going to do a lot better. D-Rod has looked really, really good in his last couple of fights, just dominating Mike Perry in his last fight, having a really, really close fight that honestly could have gone either way with Nicholas Dalby, knocking out Dwight Grant, dominating Gabriel on the feet, submitting Tim Means by guillotine, very, very standing guillotine. I mean, absolutely insane. And then a lot of other knockouts as well. His only other loss was a split decision. So his only 2 losses are by decisions that were very, very close fights. His very, very solid striking with 7 knockout wins, 4 submission wins, and 3 decisions right there. There's a lot of volume. I mean, a lot of volume. 7.87 strikes landed every single minute. Absolutely insane. 48% striking accuracy, which is very, very solid, and 57% striking defense, which is also very, very solid. His strikes absorbed per minute are very, very high. Just because he's throwing a lot of output, he's going to get countered a little bit in between there, but still he throws a lot harder than his opponents, a lot faster, throws a lot more volume as well. That's all I really know about D-Rod. I mean, I love watching his fights. He doesn't really gas out. He looks the same in the first round as he does in the third, fourth, fifth round, whatever the case may be. But he averages 1 takedown per fight inside the UFC. Solid. I mean, it's nothing much because usually he likes to keep the fight on the feet. 55% takedown accuracy, also very, very solid. Do I think he wants to get a takedown on Preston Parsons? I don't really think so. I really don't think Daniel Rodriguez is going to go for a takedown on a guy who has every single win coming by submission. But still, maybe he goes for one. I really doubt it. Even if he does go for one, I still think he has a possibility of getting him down. But he's not going to want to do that with the really, really good grappling and wrestling pedigree of Preston Parsons right there. The other thing I really, really wanted to look at was the 78% takedown defense. 78. That means you have to attempt 5 takedowns on Daniel Rodriguez to get 1 takedown. That is a lot of attempts to go on. The only people that were able to take him down were Tim Means when he was going for the guillotine and ended up submitting him, and then Mike Perry right there, which, I mean, Mike Perry was just, he just went for a buttload of takedowns. You look at that fight right there. Let's see. He went for 4 takedowns in the fight, didn't do anything with those takedowns, had 2 minutes, 47 seconds of control time, most of that in the clinch, and a little bit of that on the ground as well. So either way, if he's getting taken down, whether it's by Tim Means, he's going for a submission and ended up getting the guillotine, or if it's by Mike Perry, he literally got up 30, 45 seconds right after. He's never got taken down and got controlled on the ground. That's what I really, really like about the takedown defense and the scrambling abilities of Daniel Rodriguez if he does ever get taken down. That's what I really like about him, and the fact that he's going to be a much better striker than Preston Parsons right here. It's a very, very easy prediction in my opinion. Very solid takedown defense, really good scrambling abilities once he does hit the ground, and then just way better striking than Preston Parsons. There's a lot of volume, 7.87 strikes landed every single minute. Amazing right there. Personally, I do think he is possibly an undefeated fighter. I mean, his only losses are a split decision loss early in his career, and then Nicholas Dalby, which a lot of people do think that Daniel Rodriguez won that fight. So, D-Rod right here, in my opinion, it might not be your opinion, but in my opinion, is 16-0, an undefeated fighter in the welterweight division. Amazing striking, amazing volume, amazing speed, and amazing power. Do I think he's going to use that power to get a knockout? It is possible, but I do think this fight is going to go all the way. A lot of people do not think the fight's going to go all the way, but I think this fight is going to go all the way. Preston Parsons is going to go out there and attempt a lot of takedowns. He does that every single fight, with every single win, armbar submission win, rear naked, armbar, rear naked, naked. Every single win by either rear naked or by armbar submission win. He's going to go for a lot of takedowns right here, getting really, really tired going for all those takedowns, and D-Rod is just going to out-volume him on the feet and win the fight by a decision right here. Interesting right here, he beat Ignacio Bahamondes by armbar. Interesting fight. And then he lost to Mike Perry, who Daniel Rodriguez just absolutely dominated. So maybe that's another thing you have to take into account. But still, D-Rod, a better striker, more volume, more power, more speed, and then a really solid takedown defense. This is a very, very simple prediction for me. I'm definitely going Daniel Rodriguez to win the fight by a 30-27, 30-27, and 30-27 unanimous decision right there. Should be a really, really good fight in the welterweight division. But before I end the video, we do have to look at the betting odds. It is a short notice fight. Preston Parsons is coming in very, very short notice. Daniel Rodriguez was supposed to fight Abu Bakr Nurmagomedov. I did have D-Rod winning that fight, also by a decision. A little bit closer by like 29-28 decision, but still, I had him winning that fight, and I definitely have him winning this fight right here. If you're gonna do a bet, I don't even know if I do a prop bet on this one, because Rodriguez wins by knockout is very, very likely. Minus 125 odds on Rodriguez by knockout. Not that good. In my opinion, minus 125, having it as a favorite for him winning the fight by knockout. Personally, I do think the fight does go all the way. The only bet I would make that has amazing value would definitely be Rodriguez by a decision, which is, let's see if I can find it. Rodriguez by decision plus 382, depending on which betting on site you do have. Plus 350, plus 375. Very, very solid odds. That's the only bet I would probably make right here. A lot of you guys may think that D-Rod's going to go out there, landing another good shot like he did against Dwight Grant, dropping him 3 straight times in the very first round. But I have the fight going all the way. I do think he's going to win the fight by a decision, and plus 375. Amazing odds right there. I mean, would you rather go Alan Badat winning at plus 290, or would you go D-Rod just straight up winning by decision? I mean, come on. It's very, very simple. D-Rod by decision. Amazing odds right there. So, that's a very, very good fight. That'd be the only bet I will make, but definitely have D-Rod winning that fight right there. Should be a really, really good fight in the welterweight division right there.